On our colleague and friend CPD80 is in mandatory training today, so we are joined by community guest, TheLegendBlue. Good morning, Legend.
Good morning. Hello. How are you?
And of course, Project's with us.
Yeah.
Such enthusiasm. Yeah, I should have put on my enthusiastic dance. Okay, so here's the deal, guys. We're going to attempt to do a Nightfall because we're feeling particularly sassy. And we're going to give it a try because it's going to be a chill run. We are going to not sweat it if we don't do it. We'll just do a couple of heroic strikes. A few things we wanted to talk about today are just hate crimes and specifically some hate graffiti that was discovered in Seattle on Friday morning. And also we wanted to talk about Seattle tourism and what it's like for visitors. Our friend Legend here is actually not from Puget Sound. Legend, where are you from?
I am from somewhere in South Florida. That's all I'll say.
There you go. Perfect. So, but Legend's visited Seattle, so we're going to talk about impressions and that sort of thing. And lastly, we're going to close off some general traffic safety information because St. Patrick's Day is coming up. Hey, Vanquished, how are you? Welcome to the stream. All right, let's kick it to orbit, folks. Vanquished, if you have any questions, just let us know. We're going to be chit-chatting about public safety and that sort of thing, but happy to entertain anything new. So today it's Sepiks Perfected, which I'm guessing is going to be a breeze because I'm really optimistic about that.
This before.
Famous last words.
Yeah.
Hold my beer.
It says it's very hard. So, kicking off, on Friday, we had some hate graffiti at a synagogue in Seattle. It was, vile. The language, basically denied the Holocaust as fake news. And, it caused a lot of community concern. We went out, we launched a primary investigation. Our bias crime detective, Elizabeth Waring, showed up to investigate in person. And, that was bad enough, right? Later in the day, a package is delivered to the temple. It's Temple de Hirsch. And, next thing you know, everything's on lockdown. We set up a perimeter, and we've called out bomb squad. Because, as most people are probably familiar, there's been threats and harassment at Jewish centers nationally and here locally too. And very sadly, this has been a thing. So we aren't going to take any chances. So everything's an abundance of caution. We show up and Bomb Squad comes out. They take a look at the package, this box, and, lo and behold, it's a box of history books, Jewish history books that were left for one of the elder rabbis there. And so that, that's like good news, right? No one was hurt. It, wasn't anything dangerous. But at the same time, it's one of those things that just created a tremendous amount of alarm, fear, concern, uncertainty. And, the takeaway for us was a couple of things. It was twofold. The first is, in this day and age, for deliveries, for drop-offs, it's always best to call ahead. It's always best just to let folks know that you'll be by, that you've got something you want to share, and make sure it's okay. Make sure someone's expecting it, instead of just leaving it on the door. And granted, the person who dropped it off, probably did not know that there was that vandalism earlier in the morning that had put everyone on really high alert.
and watch my back.
But at the same time, you know, kind of like the damage is done. So, like I said, always best to call ahead. And it doesn't matter if it's for a school, for a library, for anywhere that wouldn't ordinarily take, you know, donations, right? And so, good lesson. The second thing is just be vigilant. And it was really cool how quickly that was reported to us. And just with the level of detail and how smooth the operation went, everyone acted very cautiously, but also collaboratively with our first responders. So as far as, like, from a drill standpoint, that was good, but at the same time, it's a drill that, you know, we don't always feel like we benefit from doing. We'd rather just not have to deal with it in the first place. So, feedback, gentlemen?
Yeah, I think that you know, these are a lot of people have concerns right now, and very understandable. And you know, we're just you know, it was we got a lot of, I guess, community response, people wondering what was going on. Saw a lot of, you know, Twitter about the pretty heavy police presence up there while we were trying to figure out what was going on. And, you know, there was a lot of community support once people heard what we were there investigating. So, you know, that's certainly nice to see, you know, I guess in a really terrible circumstance. And yeah, these are things we take really seriously, and, you know, continue to investigate when they happen. Oh, of course I'm down. Oh.
Good save.
Yeah, well. Oh, no. That's not going to last very long.
Oh, we got it. Maybe. I'm just grenade spamming at this point. Uh-oh. I'm just spinning. Oh, no. Oh, you were behind me.
Yeah.
Oh, we started right here? One more time, Grizzle. Come on, it's not that bad. Okay.
Right.
We're gonna give this another shot, everybody, and we'll see what happens. So, yeah, we hear if you see something, say something a lot in today's day and age, post 9/11. It originated in New York. It is applicable everywhere. A couple of two very important distinctions, right? Suspicious packages, unclaimed packages. We investigate both. Now, if someone is at an airport or a bus depot or a train station, right, and there's a piece of luggage there, or a suitcase or a bag, just like, or if you're at school and there's a backpack, now that's like an unclaimed package. It's like, oh, who left their thing here, right? As opposed to something that is in a cardboard box with, you know, weird text on it, and it's like oozing something or has an odor coming from it, you know, that would be a suspicious package, you know, or a suspicious device. Comic-Con was just, what was that, last week? 2 weeks ago? Yeah, Comic-Con was just last week. So, I remember, this was, I think, a few years ago here. Oh, hey Carnage, welcome to the stream. So, Comic-Con, Emerald City Comic-Con in Seattle, there was a suspicious device in our transit tunnel in downtown Seattle. I shut it down, called out the bomb squad. It was someone's lightsaber. It was like literally someone's lightsaber that they lost or someone took and swiped and left. But folks thought it may have been a pipe bomb or something. So, you know, it just goes to show that it never hurts to be overly cautious. And, you know, when in doubt, call it in. Let the professionals deal with it. We'll check it out. It's something that we are, you know, certainly accustomed to doing. And we have people on duty for that. And, you know, seriously, we'd rather be called and find out that the issue wasn't anything that was going to cause anyone any harm than not be called and then find out that, you know, it really was a suspicious device, you know, capable of, you know, hurting someone. So, I guess that's my little plug for abundance of caution, and what is that, Seattle Michaud? It was on my right. Yeah, also welcome to, hey, Jose from Argentina. Wow. Yeah, lightsaber does not equal pipe bomb. And hello, that's Russell from Maryland. Yeah, lightsabers are cool. I, have a couple. Unfortunately, they're attached to very, large glowing pieces of plastic, so, carrying it to Comic-Con is not always very practical. But yeah, this one was the type that I was just like the handle, just the metal handle. And give us a countdown when you're up, Legend, and we'll come grab you.
Yeah, right.
I'm up there. I got him.
Okay, cool. Ooh. So, for those... Oh, wow. Vanquished is from Japan. Vanquished, Russell, Jose, if you guys have any questions about policing or about Seattle, just let us know and we'll take it on the stream. We've got a pretty light agenda today, so just trying to knock out the Sepiks Perfected strike.
Where's that cap? Do we need a DPS cap there?
Yep, I got a Void Sword. There we go.
Grid's clear. Let's get out of here.
Good job.
Nice, guys.
Yay.
So, and for those newcomers to the stream, typically we are streaming with our friend and colleague from Seattle Police Public Affairs, Seattle Michaud. Seattle Michaud is on his way to mandatory training today and unable to join us, unfortunately. And we are joined by TheLegendBlue. So, Legend, tell us a little bit about what you do.
Alright, well, I'm a community leader in the Destiny community, but outside of that, I do many things. I do IT work, I do environment art for video games, and I also work for a military charity called Operation Supply Drop. But yeah, that's about it. I wear many name badges, but those are the ones that I seem to wear the most.
Yeah, I think it's really cool that Supply Drop is bringing much needed items to our veterans. I know that here at the Seattle Police Department, number of my friends on the department have served in the armed forces, and I know that there's a tremendous amount of care that goes into folks who are doing the highest honor and going overseas and serving our country. It's not uncommon to see some collection boxes when officers are deployed, and it's just one of those cool things where the police family is taking care of our military family too. We're literally doing double duty. And so, to you, Legend, thank you very much. Also, Seattle Michaud, who's one of our stream partners, is also a veteran who served in Iraq, and he says thank you.
It's not a problem. It's an honor doing it myself. Operation Supply Drop is composed of both civilians and active military personnel, as well as veterans. And it's just amazing to come together with the gaming community, such as the Destiny community, where many passionate people who are also veterans and current combat soldiers come together, and we just do these amazing 24, 40-hour charity events, and we raise lots of money, and we all come together for good causes, and that's why I just love the Destiny community, and there's just so many good things we do, and I'm just glad that the world knows more about it day by day.
That's awesome. So, as far as the work that you do specifically, is there, I saw something on your profile about doing art design?
Yeah, I do environment art. which is mostly just, modeling buildings and trees and, everything that you would walk on around here. But recently, since I haven't been able to find any local work, I've been doing mostly architecture work for just architecture firms. But that's just like a side job, so it's just mostly contract work. But outside of that, I do work in IT and computers and all that. So that's my main income at the moment.
That's awesome. And I think that just really speaks to the Destiny community. It's just so diverse, people from different backgrounds. I mean, this is a law enforcement stream, obviously, but other folks I play with are, from all walks of life. I play with, doctors, people who work in the tech industry, people who work in customer service. So I think it's just really a testament to, the community that has been developed around this, pretty cool game. I mean, we're guardians at the Seattle Police Department. Officers trained to be guardians. It's actually a police philosophy, believe it or not, which is appropriate. And so we're just happy to be part of the Destiny community and representing law enforcement and just creating hopefully a little access to an industry where people might not have that many connections. So that's the whole point of the stream. And again, just feel really honored that we've got Destiny community members, like Legends, who are really looking out for the veterans. And again, that's some pretty high service that is done, and my personal gratitude. And also Russell from Maryland says thank you for your service too. So appreciate that, Russell. So who needs a revive? Oh, it looks like you guys got that.
Yeah. I think so. I didn't know you were up.
Sweet. Okay, tank's down. I want to switch back to Fusion. We're 17 minutes on the clock. Guys, I think we're in pretty decent shape here. Let's collect some ammo if you guys don't mind.
They already have Sepiks.
So, are those like dragonflies over here?
Maybe an offer to the other devils. A show of power.
Alright. Yeah. So, it's fly season. We also wanted to talk about tourism in Seattle, because Legend, you're not from Seattle. You said you're from Florida. So, but you've traveled to Seattle.
Oh yes.
So, let's talk about impressions, because as a public service agency, we're looking after the people who live here, the people who work here, the people who study here, also the people who visit here. And as a visitor, what we would say, to anyone who's a tourist is like, hey, look, if you have a question, you're downtown, you're looking for a good place to eat, good place to park, good place to stay, talk to one of our officers, talk to one of our bike officers. We've got bikes everywhere. Every precinct has its own bike squad. Some cases, more than one. So, any impressions or takeaways about visiting Seattle?
It's a very sprawling place with too much good food. There's so many really good restaurants, and one of my buddies, he gave me a whole list of places I could visit, and I couldn't visit, and I still visited all the places he's recommended. But I really do enjoy the area, and I happen to bring the good weather whenever I come down, so I haven't really experienced the really gloomy Seattle days that I've so heard about so often, luckily. But, yeah, I mean, I love the city, and I'm actually looking into moving to Seattle soon, just because I love the city so much. And like most people I know who are actual veterans and they were stationed out here in Seattle, once they were out of service, they actually moved to Seattle because of how much they enjoyed it. So.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, we've got Joint Base Fort Lewis McCord just down the interstate from us, so.
Yeah, I just love how Seattle and the whole area around here is it's a whole electronical playground for all the big white companies essentially, and I think it'd be a great stomping ground for me to live in.
And Seattle's growing too, right?
Very much. Both economically and population-wise, and I see that's a good opportunity to slide in while I still can.
Let's melt these captains.
Well, it's Bungie's here, and gotta come here for that.
Right, I mean, and that's, again, we didn't have to pick Destiny to be our game to stream, but Bungie's like literally in our backyard in the beautiful suburb of Bellevue, and again, I know that we're nerds, and there's something about a sci-fi game with swords and flaming axes or hammers, I should say. It's super cool.
What else do you want in life?
Yeah. Well, spaceships and that we can pilot ourselves, maybe for Destiny 2.
We'll see. Rolls with the trigger buttons. Just saying.
A little laser that we can put on our Sparrow. I don't want to be greedy. I could say more vault space. Hey, welcome to the stream, Chariot. And looks like Chariot originally hails from Kirkland, Washington, but is now in Chicago.
Shoot.
Did we just get melted here? Oh, we're good.
Yeah.
I'm down, but
I've got a
I got
res.
one of the Scorch captains.
I'm low. I've got a res though. Okay, I see.
There's a Scorch captain back there.
I already think about. Oh, alright, I'm gonna back up.
On a self res. I'll make some warps. And I'll get project.
There you go.
He's down.
Nice.
Got the cannon. Shield's going down. Shield's down.
Nice. Light them up. Okay, we're about halfway through. Okay, so one other thing we wanted to talk about before the stream's done, and hopefully we don't get this guy too quickly, it's just driver safety. This has been a theme here the last 2 weeks. We've got extra patrols out on the road, making sure that people are operating their vehicles in a safe manner. They're not texting while driving. They are not under the influence while driving. And this has been a focus for our department, but specifically also for the state of Washington, the Washington State Traffic Safety Commission. It's a huge priority. And we're just doing our part for the Vision Zero of Seattle and the Target Zero for the state campaigns. So what that means for everyone is expect to see a few more police on the road doing aggressive traffic enforcement. That is inherently a good thing for all of us.
I'm up in 10.
Cool. But also, oh, there's the Scorch Cannon. I'm going to go grab it. If you're going to be going out...
On the right side.
Ooh, yeah, I see that. Let's see if I can charge him. But also what that means is, if you're going to go out and celebrate St. Patrick festivities, please do so responsibly. Did I whiff? Did I miss? I totally missed. No, I totally missed. Okay, so evidently my aim, not so great. Yikes.
Redeem yourself.
I will. Here it is. Going for gold. Ah! Alright. Okay, totally hit it. Nailed it. Nowhere to hide. Yeah, I mean, fortunately, I would say we've got an awesome partnership with the Washington State Patrol, King County Sheriff's Office, and between local agencies and our department, we do keep the roads pretty safe. But just last night in North Seattle, we had a pretty significant wreck where someone hit a gas pump. It's just motorist safety is just so important. There's so many people who are walking to work and school, or they're commuting by bicycle. And I know that we had a fatality motorcycle collision just over the weekend on Saturday night. So for us, it really is a priority. We want to make sure that everyone gets home safely, everyone gets to work safely. There's really, no reason not to, which is why you've got Target Zero, Vision Zero, the whole concept. Yes!
Good job. That was great. Wonderful.
The whole concept is getting people where they need to be.
Sepiks was the Splicer's next big play.
Yeah, I'd say we pretty much took care of business on this one. So,
Time bonus.
yeah, we haven't seen that in a while, have we, Project?
Oh, what's this? Is that an exotic?
Make one hell of a wrench.
Oh,
No.
yeah.
What do we got? Nice. Devil's Dawn. Okay, so, last words, folks. Legend, do you have anything for the Destiny community?
You all are awesome, and keep being you guys. I mean, we're one of the most unique communities I've ever been a part of, and we're so charitable. And if we can just continue doing that and shining our light in other communities, we can inspire others to do many great things. And I hope to see many of you at GuardianCon. It's going to be an exciting time, and the GuardianCon time period will probably know something new, and hopefully will. And it's going to be a very exciting time, and I feel as of 2017 is going to be an amazing year.
Awesome. And again, check out Operation Supply Drop. Just a great cause, great charity. And we're very grateful for your time this morning, Legend, and helping us out on this Nightfall strike. Project, last words?
Drive straight, drive safe. If you see something, say something.
All right, everyone. My last words here, guys, is basically the 8:30 time slot. Pretty decent, but we're always looking for something new. Do be on the lookout. We might change it up. We're looking to hopefully engage as many people as possible. So we shall see. So in the meantime, have a great week, and we will see you all next time.